can we do? Hello. So the printer does not work anymore. Wait, let me use my microphone. Let's use the microphone. For better sound. And then this one. And this one. Why is not? Hello. There we go. Now it's working. Yes. Let's test this thing out. So it's not possible to get it through there, what? Huh. Really? I guess not. Okay, then we have to try something else. See my nozzle here? It's clogged inside. So the material don't want to go through. I have already tried to clean it, but no luck. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to start the machine with this thing hanging by the side, heat it up, and then squeeze this metal rod in here. Wait, it's hard to see. In here. And then hopefully I can get the block stuff out of it. That's the plan, at least. Let's see how it goes. Probably, I don't know if I should probably recommend people not to do this because I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. But let's just try it out. So this one goes here. And this one goes here. There we go. So if I turn on the machine now, it should be able to warm it up. Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot I turned off the power. Wait. There we go. I mean, we have a lot of thundering in my country at the moment, so usually I turn the printers off when it's thundering. Yep. Oi. Did it just smoke? I don't know. So, now I'm gonna put the settings to heat it up on 200 and something degree. Oh yeah, my Google Home is calling for me. Here. We are gonna turn it up on 200 and let's do 60. There we go. Now the fan is spinning. I'm not completely sure what part of this thing becomes super hot. I have an idea that I should be able to touch it here without getting burned. I'm not sure though, but I think so. So far, no problem. Yeah. Okay. All good so far. So this thing is a, what do you call it? Starts to smell a little bit burned. Why? This thing here is a welding wire. So supposedly that would not melt if I put it in here. If it does, then this thing is fucked. Let's see. Okay, it's warm now, so I should be able to put this in here and then hopefully squeeze out. That was the idea, at least. Okay, my idea. I mean, this worked much better in my head, honestly. I'm not sure why I cannot get a plastic out. So I'm assuming that the reason I cannot get out is because the upper part probably doesn't get warm at all. That sucks. I've seen other people do this and they just, I seen a video where someone, he just pull it down here, but this part, I mean, you cannot even stick it through. I don't get it. Yeah, this is not working. As you can see, there's a little bit coming out of it. You can probably not even see it. But I mean, I had another nozzle here that was also blocked. And if we compare, this one I managed to somehow get it out of. So if you see how far this one can go down, we go down to here. This is how far I can get it in. And let's try here. You can barely get it in. What the heck? It's completely fucked. Okay, let's try something else. We have this thing and we have this thing. I'm gonna heat up the end, smush it down to see if I can get something loose. So now I'm just heating it up. There we go. Now this one is burning warm. We should not hit the wires. Yeah. This is a lot harder than I imagined, honestly. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the nozzle instead of this because I don't think I'm getting anywhere with this. Sadly. Let's do that. We're gonna turn it off again. I'm turning down the temperature. And then I'm gonna try to change the nozzle instead. Yeah. I don't really have a choice. Now I just have to find out wait, I need my computer for that. Ow. I don't remember what grease it is I have to use. Is it this one? Thermal grease. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's this one. Yeah, you have to put some thermal grease on the hot end when you change it. Yeah, basically I was printing some ASA for a friend of mine. And this is what happened. It went well until it didn't went well. And then somehow it's just clogged out of nowhere. So yeah, right now it's still at 150 degrees, so we have to wait until it cool down. Until then, I will just watch a little video on changing it, because I don't want to do anything stupid. P1S change hot end. There we go. Commercial.
We're going to see how easy it is to, very important that you make sure your hot end, if you're doing this only two and the connectors are fully removed, you can set the fan aside. Next, we need to pull down the silicone sock, and you can do that with minimal force by just pulling it down and off of the hot end and set that aside as well. Last but not least, we need to pull off the little retaining clip. This can be the tricky part, but I did it by getting my nails kind of on each side and then kind of pulling it down and off. And once that's off, you can set that aside as well. Now take a needle nose pliers and pull the thermistor up and out of the hole very carefully and set that aside. Once you do that, the ceramic pad will fall pretty much right off, and you can set that down next to everything else. Now we need to take the thermal paste that came with your nozzle and open it up. And you want to put a little bit right on the flat spot of the nozzle where there's a little channel where the wires go through. It is opposite the side where the numbers are for the size of the nozzle, and there's a channel right up through the heat break. So you want to take your thermal paste and put it right on there, and then a little bit right over the hole where the thermistor is going to go back and sit. Now you want to use a Q-tip. I didn't have a Q-tip because I forgot it, so I used this little thermal paste spreading tool I got from Slice Engineering. It's kind of like a Q-tip, but it's not a Q-tip. So just spread it on there nice and good, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now we want to carefully put the thermistor back in the hole using your little needle nose pliers and run the cable up that wire channel. Then take your ceramic heat pad and set that down on the thermal paste and run the wires up how it is now. But
Okay, I think I know how to do it. Should not be that easy. I need a Q-tip, whatever you call it. There we go. Let's see, what temperature are we at? We are at 56 degrees. Yeah. So once the fan goes out, I will turn it off, take off the hot end, and then I will change the hot end to this old one that I somehow managed to unclog, I think. I think it's working, but not totally sure. Let's see. Only one way to find out. Okay, now it's stopped. Let me just make sure this thing is empty. Yeah, we turn it off. Phew. Now it's off. I mean, it's still 50 degrees, so we have to be a little bit careful. There we go. And there we go. Yeah. So first of all, is it this one? Nope. Yeah, here we go. So right now I'm removing these two screws here to get the fan off. I don't know if I should wait a little bit because this one is probably a little bit warm still. Should I put the finger on? I don't know. Yeah, it's still warm. Still a little bit warm. Well, fuck it, let's go. There we go. One screw, let's put it here. And the other one. Now we can take the fan off. Ta-da. Let's just put that on here. Yep. So now I have to get this clip on off. Yeah, off, not on. And yeah, you should supposedly be able to glide it off. Yeah. Oi. Okay, it's coming off now. There we go. And then in here is a, how do you call it? The thing that measures the temperature. The wire you see there. We should get that out. There we go. And then from there you should be able to take this thing off. Yep. There we go. Ta-da! So this thing is basically fucked. So that's why I'm gonna take one that looks exactly the same and put this thing on. I'm gonna just go and put a little bit of, clean this thing up a little bit so it's not full of old thermal grease or whatever you call it. So 2 seconds. Just gonna go over here. Put a little bit of water on my finger and clean it off. Yes. Like that. And now we have to add the thermal paste to the new hotend. Oh my god, did I just... Yeah, I just put the hotends next to each other, so I'm not sure which one is which. But it's easy to see. Because, as I can show you again, where is my wire? Here. On the hotend that actually is blocked, it can go... Yeah, this is the blocked one. You see, this one cannot even go down here. But if we take the other one, this one can go all the way down here. So, this is obviously the one we need. So we're gonna take some of this thermal paste, squeeze it out somewhere. There it comes. Gonna put some on here. I don't think we need more than this actually. Maybe we, it's better to put more than little, right? So now I have that. I'm gonna take a Q-tip and we're gonna even it out. Wow. Like that. I'm not sure if this one needs, but I'm just gonna put some. What's the worst that can happen? There. Okay. Now we're gonna take this thing and obviously we need to turn it the right way. Yeah, so Wait, I need to look at this clip thing. Wait, to be 100% sure, I need to see what way this thing works. Okay, so it's this side, this way up, and I also need to see
how this is put on when you pull it off. Up next, so just slice it on there.
Just looking at a guide here, so I don't fuck it up.
We're gonna see how easy it is to take the bamboo. You want to use a Q-tip. Your little needle nose plug. Put the thermistor back in the hole using your little needle nose pliers, and run the cable up that wire channel. Then take your syringe.
Okay. Yes. We're back. So, back to this stuff. We are gonna put this thing in the hole right here. There we go. Wait, shit. Oh, it's already... Wait, I just realized I put the grease on the wrong side. Not very smart. Wait a minute. We need paper. Oh my god. Yeah, you see what happens when we do things live. Or at least I think it's the wrong side. Yeah, it is the wrong side. Beautiful job, Jimmy. Well, I mean, it is a little bit tricky that it has like a... Look here, the problem is like we have this edge here, and I thought, okay, that's where it has to go. But then on the other side, it has two edges. And it fits better that you, I mean, there's this channel for the little wire here. So it makes more sense that it would be here. So we're gonna apply more grease to this surface. So let's do that. Luckily, they come with a lot of grease. Or if not, then I have more. There we go. That should be enough. Q-tip. Mush it out. Yes. Like that. And then we have to push this thing down here. Oy. I mean, this is obviously easier if you're putting it against a table. There we go. Yes. So now we have to put on this retainer thing. Just squeeze it up. I think that should be good enough. I'm just gonna remove the excessive grease here. I mean, you see this Q-tip, right? All the small hair. I assume there would be some small hair here. So I assume that if I start it up, it will smoke a little bit because it's gonna burn off these small hair. I'm not hoping that it's gonna be an issue. But yeah, there we have it. Now we just have to try and install it. Wait, I need to put this Q-tip somewhere. There. Still have a little bit of grease here. But now all we have to do, we have to remember the little rubber stingy thing. Where did I put that? Here. There's this rubber socket thing to protect the, I guess, your hot end. We'll just squeeze that on. Like that. There we go. And now we have it. This thing should work now. Let's see. Did I accidentally put grease on here? I did. Well, let's try and install it and see what happens. Where is huh? Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to install the fan again. I was thinking, where the hell is the number 2 wire? I completely forgot we had to install the fan again. So we have to screw the fan on here. And what about the wires here? Go there. 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 Wait, this one is not taking. Is this the right size? Nope. Better. Yes. And we're just gonna make sure that the wires are not stuck in between. They should be down in, there's a little rail where they're supposed to be. It looks good. There we go. So there we have it. Now we have to try mount it on. And here there's a little plastic thing that the wires has to go in. So the easiest part would be to put this one in first. And then the other one. Like something like that. Let me just see. It looks a little bit clamped here. Okay, now we have to screw on the hot end again. There we go. Oi. One. There we go. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see someone wrote in the chat. Abu. Hello, Abu. Okay, now the hot end is in place. Now we have to reinstall these. Oh, this one seems, I think it should be fine. First one here. Yes, and second one here. Yes. Okay. Now everything, well, not everything, but now we should be able to fire it up And look at this plate, it's completely covered in all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I need to clean my bed after this. I mean, this is the, if anyone think, I mean, this is the bed for the 3D printer. So let's start it up. And now we are gonna try to run some filament through it. 2 seconds. I need to check something. Just to be sure that I'm using the right temperature for the ASA. Otherwise I can clog it again. I'm just checking in the slicer program. If I took apart, that would be in ASA. Slice. How warm should it be? Wait, can I even see that? Let's look it up. Google. ASA printing temperature. 240 to 260. We're gonna put it on 250. Let's try that. $250. Wait, 60. There. So now it's heating up. And what we're gonna try, we're just gonna try to feed it down through here and then let the extruder push it down. And then hopefully a beautiful string will come down. I don't know. Hey, this one has grease all over it. We are on 230. Yes, 250. Almost. Comes out. Okay, there we have it. So now I'm gonna put this thing here, and then I'm gonna tell the machine to extrude a little bit. There we go. And then one more. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Now it comes out. Beautiful. Great, it's working. So now we're gonna take it out again. See? Great. So now I'm gonna put it together, and then we're gonna start up a print and see if it's working completely normal. Let's turn it down again. There. We're gonna put the tube in. The tube is just very easy, you just push it in. There. Boom. And then one thing we need is the cover, the front, this one. Back on. I should probably not do that while it's turned on. So I'm gonna wait a little bit until it's yeah, once it cooled down again. But yeah, now something comes out of it at least. That's good. Another thing we can do is to tighten this thing. This is the cutter. You have it here. This one slides in between here. like that. And then we just have to tighten this screw. So how it works with the cutter is every time it needs to either change or it's done with printing, the printer drives all the way over to this side and it hits something here that then presses this in. And this is the blade going in and cutting the filament. Clack. Yeah. So now it's on 140 degree and it's gonna be all the way down to 48 and it stops with the fan. The problem is if you turn off your printer while it's still very hot, you could basically end up, I think you can end up damaging something, but I'm not totally sure. But just to be safe, I'm gonna wait until it cools down. Then I will turn it off, then I will install the front, and then I will put in my filament, and then we're gonna start it, see if it works. Yep. And I also have to clean this plate down there. Usually what I do is I clean this one just with the dishwasher soap, and then you have to avoid touching it afterwards because the grease from the fingers will make the bed not sticky, so the printers will fall off. Yeah, let me just hang up the filament on the back. This is the ASA filament that I'm gonna use. Let's move this a little bit. Put it in here. There we go. Bup. Now we are on 75 degrees. On 48, I'm pretty sure the fan will turn off. Before I did the repair here, I took off the extruder to check if something was stuck in there, but nothing is in there. It seems very fine. I only tried one time before where filament had blocked, got stuck in the extruder, and somehow it just mushed itself so hard in there that yeah, it took a while for me to get it out. This is actually the only printer of all my printers that I had some problem with so far. Same every time. But it's okay. You learn some things when things go wrong. So it's not always bad. Sometimes it costs a little bit, of course, but that's how it is. Okay, now it's soon down on the temperature. We are on 55 right now. $54. $52. Well, let me just clean up a little bit here. I have all kinds of stuff going on here. Now it's on 50, so 2 more and it should turn off. This one. There we go. Now we turn off the printer. We then take this thing, has this little connector right there, and it has to go there. So basically you just plug it in like this. This one seems a little bit wrong. I think actually it was correct. Sometimes I'm a little bit scared if I'm gonna, yeah. And then these just connect with magnets, like that. So now it should be good. Now we turn it on. I'm gonna load in the filament. And then we're gonna try start it up and see if it works. Comes out. There we go. We're gonna go into feeding, load. Let's see. Which? Oh shit! Oh shit! Ay. I forgot I had this thing in the printer. Not good. Okay, I have to hold it now. Well, let's put it down here actually. Shit. Almost fuck up the printer. Wait. Let's align it a little bit. There we go. And that weird cracking noise, I'm not sure what it is. It does that every time. I think it's because it's hitting that thing in the back here. I didn't really see any material come out. Let's try to load some more. See, now it didn't say that weird cracking thing. Okay, now it did. I'm not sure what that is. I have to figure that out. Strange. Okay. I don't know if I should be worried because I don't see any material coming out. Let's try feed manually. Let me just, I can feel if something comes out here. Okay, it does pull. Okay. Nothing comes out. That is weird. Or does it? Yeah, now it comes out. Okay. Let's try make it load again. Oi, not good. We have to go into feeding, load. I mean, it comes out very slow. Okay, now something comes out. I mean, it's a little bit hard for you guys to see. Yeah, you probably can still not see it. Okay, I'm gonna try wash this thing and then we're gonna start a print and see if it works. Wait. Boop. And as I mentioned before, I'm just using some dish soap for the plate. I see people use like isopro, what do you call it? Isopro, I don't know what you fuck you call it. But they use this alcohol thing to wipe it. I have a lot of glue on this thing. When I print with ASA, I put glue on the plate. Not for it to stick, but more to protect the plate, because sometimes it sticks so well to the plate that you're gonna rip your plate. You're basically gonna damage your plate if you try to pull it off. I tried that before. So I put the glue to make like a protective layer between the plate. There we go. Okay, clean. Oh. Okay. And I think I will do that again. Wow, what a view you guys have. What the hell? Let me zoom out. Yes. Now I'm gonna put some glue. I have two different kinds. I think I will just use the bamboo glue. 2 seconds. I mean, you could basically see here what I mean about the plate. You see the marks? The red, the black rings and this thing. This is because I didn't use any protective things before, and when I pull it off, it just rip off the pattern from the plate. So yeah, this is why I use glue. I'm just gonna give it one small layer one way, and then one layer the other way. There we go. So now the plate look like this. But it will disappear because once the bed heat up, then you cannot see it anymore. So let's put it in like that. And then I will try to start up a print. Yeah, right now it's really damn messy here. Look at all this shit. I need to close this thing. I mean, of course now, yeah, now you cannot see anything. Wait, let's just keep it open. What's the worst thing that can happen? Let me start up the print. This one. Send. There we go. Wow. I'm gonna put on the front cover. The top cover. Wow. There we go. Always getting dusty. Is it going or what? Wait, let me just check something. Wait. I think I chose the wrong material, did I? No. Why did it say ABS? I don't know. Let's see. We have to go here. Huh? Ah, okay, that's the name of the file. I see, that's because the guy who made it, he put in the name that it's called ABS. I'm using ASA. It's very similar to ABS, but it has some other, what do you call it? I mean, it's very good for outside use. I mean, I really would like to close this, but I don't think you can see anything there, can you? Oh, now you can see me. Yay. And you can see yourself. Shit. Let me just check if something comes out of that thing. Oh. Hello. I mean, I can almost not even see anything. Yeah, filament is coming out, so it's looking promising. The problem with ASA is if I have this thing open, it's most likely not going to be very good because you need an enclosure for this. Cold temperatures on ASA will make the part shrink, so it will probably loosen itself from the plate. So yeah, I have to keep it closed. Well, let's do some cleanup here. Man, can I not? I need to find an angle. Yeah, it's really hard to see anything. Well, let's see. I'm just gonna clean up all this stuff. Blue. Green. Yellow. And green. There we go. Yeah, if anyone wonders, I would recommend this Vera tool thing. Let me just show you here. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I like this one. They have all all kinds of screwdrivers. So yeah, it's a great set. Okay, we cannot even really see anything. Maybe I should put it up here and down, if I can. Wait, can you even see anything? Wait, why is it smoking? Wait. That's probably not good. What the fuck? Why is it smoking? I'm not sure what's going on. Hopefully it's not gonna start a fire. Is it temporary or is it something wrong? Wait, I will probably turn it off. I need to open my window. Why the fuck is it smoking like that? Is it just the start of the hotend? I don't know. That's a bit weird. Wait, let me check. This is not going according to plan now. What the heck? Let's take this thing off. Okay. I mean, it looks good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Really? Hey, this printer, man. I don't know if I should be worried. Why in the world is it smoking when I start printing? Why is it focusing on me? Yeah, we're having some issues, I guess. Not sure why it starts smoking like crazy all of a sudden. Last thing I want to do is start a fire in here. That's a bad idea. But maybe it could be some of that grease or hot ends getting warm for the first time. I'm not sure. So hard to see anything here. Wait, I can put it all the way up against the glass, maybe. Why it's not focusing? Hey, this thing, man. I mean, it is looking okay when it comes out. This is what it just threw out of the machine. I'm not sure why the hell it starts smoking like crazy. Maybe the glue from the bed, I don't know. But then again, it should not be that warm. Oh, you cannot see anything. Let's see if it starts smoking again. Oh, it does? What the fuck is going on? Why is it smoking like that? Look at that. I mean, it does not smell burnt, but it... I don't know what the fuck it is. I have to open the window. And now it stopped. So I guess it's just the start of it. Weird. Oh, I'm sweating. It's hard. It's hard work. Hello, Brangel. Or Ethan Hunt, or Brangel, or... I always forget your name because you have 100 names. I'm calling you Ethan Hunt. I just spent, I don't know, 1 hour to repair my printer. I changed the hot end. And yeah, it took a while. But now we're testing it to see if it works again. It's really hard to get an angle where you can see something when this thing is closed. Oh, happy birthday, Ethan Hunt. Damn. How old are you getting? Or should I say, how young are you getting? Oh my god, my table here looks like a mess. We should sing a song for you. Oh, 19. What a age. I wish I was 19 again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Brangel, Ethan Hunt, whatever your name is. I hope you have an amazing day today. Yeah. Congratulations, man. What kind of birthday traditions do you have in India? Holy shit, my camera is all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Right now it's calibrating. Okay, I'm gonna do it freestyle here. Honestly, before I was really damn scared because it just started smoking like crazy. But I guess maybe because a new hot end, well, not really new, but kind of old and new. Or maybe because of the glue, I'm not sure. But damn, it starts smoking a lot. So let's see if it works now. Wee, look at that. I mean, something is coming out at least. Oh, it's hard to see anything. Come on, focus. No, not on my apartment. Ay, my mess. Oh. Yes. It's looking promising. I think it's working again. Great. I mean, I would show you guys better, but because I'm printing in ASA, I cannot open the lid. Basically what I'm printing right now, let me show you guys. Oh yeah, you should. I mean, you can see here that I have 3 beautiful printers. A lot of mess that I should probably clean. What is this? PLA. We're gonna put it down here. And this one. These are all my spare parts. Right now looking very messy, but I'm hoping in the future to make it a little bit more organized. Yeah. Holy shit. This thing is flying away. But yeah, what I was printing before was this thing. And it started doing this. So that's when I knew something was wrong. But now it looks good again. Yay. Okay, guys. Damn. Yeah. I'm basically done now. Seems like it's working again. I have to clean the rest of this stuff here. It looks like a mess. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. And Ethan, I hope you have a wonderful birthday today. And see you again another time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Wait, how do I close it? There.